Nostradamus, brought into the world as Michel de Notre Dame in the 15th century, was a conspicuous clinical crystal gazer and clairvoyant whose predictions have enraptured the humankind. All through the hundreds of years' notoriety is to a great extent because of the cryptic idea of his works that are loaded with representations and imageries, which has prompted shifted understandings and vast hypotheses about his importance. Nostradamus has procured a noticeable spot in history as perhaps of the most mystic and hello forecast keep on being object of study and discussion in the current among the numerous predictions of Nostradamus has caught especially the consideration of the prophetic local area, its secretive message connected with the sign Aries. This message recommends an occasion without points of reference that will profoundly affect on those brought into the world under this indication of the zodiac. The uncertainty of his words has passed on to the researchers and supporters of SES-I. Oothsaying, charmed and conjecturing about its actual importance and repercussions, as per the sacred texts of Nostradamus on this month, is a date that has been demonstrated as the aggregate significance in the acknowledgement of this prescience cryptic. This date has become into a point of convergence for the people who they concentrate on the forecasts of the popular diviner with expectation and assumption, arriving at levels without points of reference as the name day Aries, the primary indication of the zodiac, is known for its grit, assurance and enthusiasm. Those brought into the world under this sign are regular pioneers, not entirely set in stone, with a natural tendency towards activity and experience. Their spearheading soul drives them to continually look for new difficulties and to confront them with strength and goal. The association among Aries and the Nostradamus prediction proposes that this zodiac sign will assume a part critical in the forecasted occasion. Is accepted that the characteristics of Aries, like his courage and his capacity to driving, will play a deciding job in the indication of this prediction, as the showed date moves toward those brought into the world under the indication of Aries can be found in the focal point of huge occasions that could steer their lives and world around them. Nostradamus could, having chosen Aries for his valiant nature and his capacity to lead and change, this indication of the zodiac, it exemplifies the energy of the step, art and the drive toward accomplishment, makes you the ideal contender for the occasion. Forecasted the blend of the unmistakable highlights of Aries and Nostradamus' secretive forecast proposes that those brought into the world under this sign might be planned for assume a vital part in an occasion of verifiable significance. The prediction of Nostradamus recommends that those brought into the world under the indication of Aries will get a fortune unforeseen, 100 million. This figure, stupendous adro, is an amount of uncommon cash, as well as represents a novel chance to drastically change the existences of the individuals who get it. With this, Aries will actually want to draw new skylines, torment dreams than before appeared to be unreachable, and open entryways towards a future brimming with conceivable outcomes and overflow. The specific wellspring of this fortune remains being a fascinating secret that stirs the interest of numerous. A few hypotheses propose that it could emerge out of a startling legacy where a far-off family member or even obscure has left an aggregate huge measure of cash for Aries recipient. Another chance is that this cash comes from a rewarding venture where a choice key monetary produces a return. Shockingly, it is additionally hypothesized that could emerge from an open-door remarkable business where gifts and capacities of Aries are tracked down, perfectly located and brilliantly reasonable for collecting enormous advantages, no matter what their starting point. Cash is intended to change life of the Aries, always offering them another viewpoint, an opportunity. Monetary, the 100 million commitment, open a scope of opportunities for those brought into the world under the indication of Aries. This phenomenal aggregate, it will give them monetary security, as well as permit them to investigate new interests, seek after objectives, aggressive and acknowledge long dreams. Stroked with this cash, the Aries will have the chance to put resources into your very own development and expert, as well as in projects critical that add to the prosperity of themselves and those so. This fortune encompasses them, will redirect their lives, and will give the independence from the rat race they have yearned for. The prescience of Nostradamus has created an expectation and an extraordinary excitement in the mysterious local area. The assumption for witness a memorable occasion caught the creative mind of millions in everybody, while they stand by with desires. May 15, 2024. This occasion isn't just seen as a valuable chance to observe the satisfaction of an old prescience, yet additionally as substantial proof of the influence and impact of the stars in individuals' lives, as the key date is moving toward various hypotheses and theories about how might this prescience be satisfied, from conversations about potential wellsprings of the fortune to banters about the effect what this occasion will have on the existences of Aries and locally. Overall prospects are unending and kept filling interest and discussion between the devotees of Nostradamus. Each new hypothesis brings another layer of secret, and feeling hanging tight for the occasion on this month has been transformed into a day critical, set apart on the schedule of numerous as the day when the satisfaction of the prescience of Nostradamus, expectation and fervor, they arrive at their top, while the world enthusiastically anticipates the occasion notable that is to come this day. It vows to be a snapshot of disclosure and festivity, where it is normal that Aries favored with fortune out of the blue start to encounter the progressions that this amount of cash will bring to their lives. The prediction of Nostradamus has produced a rush of assumption among those brought into the world under the indication of Aries. As of now, which addresses a one-of-a-kind chance to fundamentally change their lives. The receipt of 100 million commitments open a universe of conceivable outcomes and independence from the rat race. The at will change your eternity fate. For Aries, this occasion could mean the acknowledgement of material dreams, as well as the capacity to seek after interests, investigate new skylines, and accomplish a degree of safety monetary that recently appeared to be impossible. Consistence with the Nostradamus prediction could essentially affect the course of history, not just for those brought into the world under the indication of Aries, yet in addition worldwide level. This occasion could stamp the start of a not their time of flourishing and change. For the mankind's unexpected overflow could drive development, ruse, philanthropy, and setting off changes, enormous scope, social and financial. Likewise, the monetary outcome of Aries could act as an encouraging sign for the people who long for a change good in its own lives. The potential results of prescience of Nostradamus are as yet unclear and subject of theory, from changes in the business sector's monetary to changes social and political effect of this occasion. Could resound all over the planet and influence people in the future. Economies could encounter shocks, monetary frameworks should have been visible modified, and social designs could be reconfigured in light of the unexpected rearrangement of riches. Be that as it may, it is additionally conceivable that exceptional open doors emerge for worldwide cooperation, development, and human advancement in a world driven by overflow, fervor, and expectation. Keep developing as we approach this month. This notable Leo occasion vows to be a remarkable second in the existence of those brought into the world under the indication of Aries, denoting the start of a future splendid and brimming with conceivable outcomes. Obvious assumption in the air reflects restored trust and sensations of expectation for what is to come for Aries. This prediction addresses a good reason to have hope, a valuable open door to accomplish your fantasies, be striking and change your lives ways they had never pondered before. Trust and potential outcomes are limitless, and what's to come appears to be more splendid than any other time in recent memory. With another feeling of direction and assurance, Aries are prepared to confront the difficulties they face and capitalize on open doors that predetermination has saved for them. With the key date increasingly more close to now, is the ideal time to get ready for witness. A really occasion noteworthy May 15, 2024 will check an achievement throughout the entire existence of crystal gazing and mankind overall, and the Aries will be at the focal point of everything in rundown the prediction of Nostradamus about the conveyance of 100 million to the Aries vows to be a legend in history of soothsaying and a one-of-a-kind chance for those brought into the world under this sign, with the future loaded with guarantees and vast potential outcomes, is energizing. Examine what is to come. Miss not a solitary detail of this thrilling excursion visionary. I invite you to enjoy and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with others so they can benefit too. Leave a comment below to share your thoughts and experiences. Thank you for watching and joining us on this journey. We'll see you in the next video. Blessings.